Time to wake up, Chuggington. That was not as nice as I thought it might be. We're back! Hi, everyone. Let's see who's with us this morning. I can't tell who was talking earlier. I know Marco's here. Marco's always here. Juliana Hall. Hello. Who saw the Super Mario Brothers movie? I saw it. You saw it. I saw it too. Yeah, I saw it. It was all right. Hi, Tamara, Joey. Who else is here? John Treston. JJ Treston again. Have you been here before? Either way, nice to see you here. Dennis Lynch. I'll be the first to admit that this project is going to turn into a funeral. That's okay. Okay. Why do you think that this project's going to turn into a funeral? Come on, let's get this horrible project. Oh, come on, Dennis. Be supportive. Hi, everyone. Who else is here? Oh boy. Zymon. How do I say that? S-Z-Y-M-O-N. Zaymon? Zymon? Jacob's Joy. Hello, Jacob. Tyler the Tank Engine. Hello from Georgia in the UK. Oh, I love the UK. Tyler's Railway Adventures. Jeremy. Let's see. Okay. Well, we're here. Let's see what it is that we're building. Da-da-da-da-da. Grass! Where on the map is this? I know where it is because I placed the camera here. There's some trees. Some lovely trees that are going to be demolished because this is now a construction site. This is now an active construction site. Yes, yes it is. Oh, this big space that I've left open will be open no more. I am a little concerned about if I actually have enough space. I don't think that I do. In which case, well, this is going to take a lot of work. I estimated before that this is going to be a 10-part series. That was my guess before. I do kind of stand by that still. Yes, I do. George is your biggest fan. He's been looking forward to your videos. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, George, for watching. I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled. The reason I say that this project is going to turn into a funeral, which it isn't, it's going to be exciting from beginning to end, is because how long you say it's going to be. It's going to take time. This is, I mean, the quarry update was a huge update, right? And I don't know if we've had an update that large since then, although all this track took some time. Now, this is also going to take some time. This is a huge update. There's a lot to build here. Let's look at some reference pictures. Let's see. I just uploaded 2, I think. There's one. That's the back end bit. Where does that track on the left go to? Oh boy. Oh, they've rerouted the track since then. This is season 1, this must be. Because the reference pictures I've been looking at, which are probably the ones that I'll follow, have a switch track from that far roundhouse. Okay, so there's that, and then there's this, which is newer. This is from season 6 of Chuggington, and you can kind of see Emery's track goes around a little bit. There's the 2 roundhouses in the front, and then there's 3 of them in the back. My hope is that once, you build one of the roundhouses, that all of the roundhouses are built pretty much. And you can just move those around and, at least the garage doors, those are ones that you build once and then it's done. Okay, so those are our reference pictures I have on my iPad here. Oh, someone made a video. Some Roundhouse Park photos for Cali fan. That's nice. Let's see, who made this? Someone named I. Oh, okay, there's one of the pictures I used. It's another one. Another one, yeah. Some winter pictures. Oh, this is nice of them to do. That's very sweet. Thank you. Oh, there's another picture that I did end up using. Thank you, I. At 123 Thomas Tank Official 3 made that video. How nice. Thank you very much. That's very helpful. Let's see. I'm now looking at the all aboard Chuggington. I know there's a frame at the very end. It's nighttime, but it gives a whole aerial view. There it is. That's quite a good view, actually. Okay. So I'll save that to photos. This is my work iPad, so people can be like, oh, do you have that as a picture? Well, I can explain later. Okay. Who else is here? Oh my goodness, there's so many people here. I've lost track. Jonas! Or Jonas? I'm not sure which one it is. Could you add Hoot, Toot, and add and Rosa? Rosa's not too likely. Maybe. Hoot and Toot definitely. Howdy, Dylan Dalmatian. Tyler Tankett, do you have a question? You can just ask the question. You don't need my permission to ask a question. Everyone can ask questions, whatever you want. Red Engine Bobby, hello. Hello. Why not add the ice cream factory? Well, here's the thing. Once this... Okay. This game is already, like... I'm getting so many complaints from people who play on iPad and iPhone and that kind of stuff that the game is starting to not work. And I understand why, because there is a lot here. Like, if I click on this piece of track, this takes time to load up everything in the workspace, and the game is lagging like crazy for a little bit while it figures out what's in the game. So, this will be... The Roundhouse Park, I think, is going to push this game to its limits. Because there is a lot to build here. And a lot of track and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So... this will likely be the last update of a new location in the main game. Here's the thing with the Roundhouse Park. Right? Once it's built, there's a place for all the trains to go. So I can pretty much finish the cast of characters, right? Like, everyone's asking about Hoot, Toot, Harrison, da-da-da-da-da. They can all live here at the Roundhouse Park, right? I don't need to put in a new location for that to happen. Just whenever I do a new train, and I can still do live streams of building new trains, they go here at the Roundhouse Park. Now, other locations, I think we have to see how this goes. Other locations, I have thought maybe they get their own game, but I think that is looking far into the future. We've got at least 10 parts of building the Roundhouse Park here. Let's get through that, see if the game has survived, and then we'll decide what our next steps are. How does that sound? That's the contract that we're entering into, okay? No more asking about Ice Cream Factory, Rocky Ridge Mine, no more. This is it. For now. Okay? Cali fans, Roblox, Chuggington, Roundhouse Park coming soon. Delete. It is here. Okay. One of the first things we have to do is actually, I think, get rid of that wall. Am I right? I don't think there's a wall there in the show. It's kind of hard to tell. But I don't think there's... Oh, that's another good picture that I found. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I'm just looking on the wiki. Again, this is a huge, huge project. This is the biggest one yet. So it's going to take some time. But I'm here and I'm committed. I don't think that there's this wall here. Alright! Delete, 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 delete! It actually starts kind of like here is where the wall starts. So if I get rid of, well, here's what I'll do. Am I on one stud? I need to be on one stud. We'll bring it down to about there and to about there. Should there be a little bit of an overhang like there sometimes is? I like that. That's too much. Nope, no overhang. And the track starts to curve away at a certain point. That's okay. So, see, this is where it gets challenging, because the only track leading into the Roundhouse Park right now is a track that's not connected to anything. What is the actual connection point to the Roundhouse Park? What does that look like? I think today, let's lay the track, at least for the Roundhouse section. The back part, I don't know if we'll get there today, but we'll try. Let's just see how much we can get done. Oh, that's actually super helpful for the entrance. I see how that works, and I don't quite like it. Here, I need to pull that up on my iPad. Chuggington.fandom.com. In the meantime, let's delete this, the buffer, and that, and that, and that. The game is still loading everything, I think. It's lagging like crazy already. Why does fandom ask if I'm an adult or a kid? Roundhouses. Yeah, roundhouses. That's what I want. Okay, so a little bit of work to do here. And it's tricky work. This is actually very tricky work. So this track, alright, technically links into, well, let's see. I need to reorient the camera. This track connects to this track. Okay? It cuts across and connects to this track. Now, I don't like that. I think it would be better to find other ways to connect than what's in the show. Now, this track also does kind of cut across to here and connect here. There's also only, in the show, there's only one. This switch doesn't exist in the show. This track just cuts across here, but I don't think that's possible. So I think we just need to come up with our own way of doing it, because this is the track that runs into the Roundhouse Park, but it doesn't connect to anything. It's kind of a useless track. It's just kind of there taking up space. However, man, this is really getting laggy. Hold on, give it a second. Sorry, guys. My voice is a little coarser today. I don't know why. We need one of these. I know that. That's going to go in the corner. I would like a track, though, that crosses over, right? That goes from doot-to-doo. That'd go doot-to-doo. just so that they do connect. Do I have anything like that already built is the question. I know I have this, right? I take this, and I move it over here. Except it's not quite the direction I want it, and it's not quite the right distance apart from each other, but that's okay, we can figure that out. I'm a little surprised I don't have one of these built elsewhere. That's the right distance, or closer to at least, but that's alright. So we'll spin that around. That doesn't really work, does it? Oh, I want it to be the other way. I want it to be the other way, but that doesn't do it. Darn. Darn, 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 darn. Well, that's okay, I guess. So let's line these up. Let's line it up to this one. Oh, it's about the same height. Not quite. Let's lower it a bit. Just a bit. Come on. It's currently not set to anything. If I set it to like the smallest that I usually do. 00625. How I remember all these numbers after all this time, I don't know. That's fine. And, oh dear. 0125. No, 0125. What is happening? There we go. Man, something really weird is happening with ROBLOX Studio today. Come on, there. Okay, that I think is the closest I'm gonna get. And, oh, that's too low. I think it was better where it was. Like that. Okay. Then something really, it's really laggy. Wonder why that is. Okay, so now let's get rid of this, this, and that one can stay for now. What's in model? Model. Something really weird is happening with ROBLOX Studio right now, guys. I don't really like it. I don't know if this is going to work. This feels like a lot of work to make this work. So if I unselect, what is happening? Okay, let's figure this out. So, model that straight is that. Let's just do select for now. No, not that straight. That's straight. Not that straight. This straight. This straight. This straight. No. This straight. Not that. And switch. Oh. Oh, I understand. Don't I have one of these that's the right size? Because these aren't easy to build. Do I have one already? Probably not. Why did I never build that? Okay. Well, we'll build it now. We'll build it now. So that, straight, no, straight, no, straight, 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 no, straight, straight, no, and then switch. I guess we'll figure out later. Because those are unions, I understand. Okay. So if I move these parts to line up here, yeah, that's good. Then they'll have to come back. I'm gonna group those together so that they're easier to move. And this is called close. So I'm gonna hit separate. I'm gonna take the far close. Whoops. And this is called open. So I'm gonna separate and take the close and the open. And I have to move them and line them up here. Is that lined up? That looks about lined up. Not quite, just a little off. There we go. Okay, and then what are these pieces? Okay, well this can go. These are bothering me. These straight tracks are bothering me. Go away and go away. Well, don't go. You don't go away. Even though you were annoying me. And you can stay too. So I get it. So if you go longer, where do you line up? You line up to about there. Okay. If I take these, move them over, move them down so that they connect. How does that look? I take this, delete. It's not quite lined up, is it? Nope. Let's try something like that. Is that better? If I take this and hit delete. Not quite, is it? Let's try that. So then if I take this and hit delete, still, well, I just want close and open. Okay, I can see it now. Oh, I see. So it's just not long enough, that's all. So if this becomes a bit longer, then I take open and I hit delete. Yay! Okay. But I don't want it to stick out per se. Okay, well, it's better than nothing. I don't think that little gap, oh, it's autosave. I don't think that little gap's gonna kill it. Okay, so now I can take these two parts again. They're both called open. I can union and call it open. And I can take the two closes, I can union, and I can call them close. And the switch should be functional again. Okay! Okay. So that's part of that battle done. Next thing we can do, I've got so many papers on my desk here. Hang on a second. That's better. Now I can access all the keys on my keyboard. I should take this. I don't want it to stick out. Just there is perfect. And I can take this, extend that through so it doesn't stick out, but it, yeah, something like that. I can take this, and then same thing. It doesn't stick out, but it looks like it's there. Excellent. Then I can take this and run it into the switch. Parfait. I can take this and run it into there. Take this, run it into there. Take this, to there. Okay, good start. Good start. So I don't know what it is that I'm looking at. I think this is part of a straight piece, which honestly can probably be, nope, not deleted. That's silly to delete it. But maybe the rail can go. Well, we'll see. Let's line these up. So I think I have to take this. Just hit select for now. This, and this. And turn this, and this. We're going to group those together. Just to make this easier. If I hit local, and move it back so that it connects. Oh, that's a little too far. But just line up to there. There we go. And I can take this rail and let's see if it lines up still. It does. Oh, perfect. Perfect connection. And I can take this and bring it there. Bring that there. Where's the smaller one? This one. One that's sticking out where it shouldn't be. I can fix that. To there. And just come in a bit. You too. Come in a bit. And then this can be extended out to there. This can be brought back just to like fill in where it needs to. Same thing with this. And this. And then where's my rail? It's probably sticking out too far. There it is. Boom. And then that can come back. It can probably be deleted actually. There we go. And there. Okay. The switch is made. Excellent. This can probably, yeah, look at that. I had a little bit of room to play with. Okay, there we go. We made a switch. Okay, who's talking here? Released July 2023? I don't know. Here's the thing, is I would like to do this weekly, but I don't know with my schedule if that's possible. So today is today. I hope to do this again next week, but we'll see. Okay. So there's the first thing, is that we've connected the track to nowhere to a track that at least goes somewhere. Oh, yes. And this switch track can actually go in a lot of different places now, except, ooh, dear. Wait, the triggers. The triggers are all wrong. There's that. Should go there. Close block. What happened to the other close block? Open block. Okay, that's fine. Close block maybe should be a little more in the middle, like around there. Okay, very good. Next thing we need to do is take a piece that already exists, which is, I think it's one of these pieces. We'll duplicate, bring you over, and swing you round. Okay, let's line you up. In the roundhouse. See, that song's in my head now. I've been watching season 6 of Chuggington. I set some recordings, and I've been doing a bit of watching because I never finished it. I watched a few episodes and went, I don't know if this is for me. And since then I've gone, well, maybe I should try it because so many people are talking about it, and I have the Chuggington game, so I should probably be aware of what's going on. And it's not quite my thing. Still not quite my thing. But I'm glad that there are so many people that enjoy it. I still prefer the first 3 seasons of Chuggington. I think the 6th season is very different. It's very different than what I'm used to Chuggington being. Right? Chuggington was never really a musical. It was it's very, I don't know how to put it. It's just not the show that I really like anymore. And that's okay. Shows change, and I'm glad that there's so many people out there that do like it in its current stage, in its current state, and like the characters that they've introduced and the stories that they're telling. I think that's fantastic that there's some people that it resonates with. I just don't think I'm one of those people. Can you do a test for the tracks that I just made? I could, but right now, I'll do that later. Okay, so now there's a couple ways into the Roundhouse Park now. There's this track, and there's this track. And of course, this is when it leads in, but also there's a switch over here, I believe, that also leads into it. Yeah, there is. There's a switch over there. But let's start with what we know. The whole Roundhouse Park is built pretty much at a 45-degree angle. Oh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? This is not going to be enough space. This is all going to have to shift over. So this nice curvy curve that we did is probably going to have to go. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that when we get there. For now, it's fine. But only for now. This tree can probably go. This tree can probably go. Okay. I watched an episode the other day about Brewster building tracks. And he was building, like, he was just given free reign to design the track however he wanted, and he was like, oh no, I've run out of curvy pieces. And I was like, yeah, this is not the show that I liked. It's a very different show. And again, that's okay. That's okay. So if it is a true 45-degree angle, if everything is on a true 45-degree angle, autosave, then if I take one of these curves, right, like this, unless I have the wrong end of one, because I know that these are not perfect 90-degree curves. So if I come through, I know that if I go into the model here, small straight can go. Looks like it's around here. What is your rotation? Minus 51, minus 46. So if I take all of these, delete them. It's this one that was minus 41, 46. So there. There is where the weak link is. You can go, and you can go, and you can go, and you can go. But I also want it to be like a perfect 45 degrees. So I actually think that this one should go. Where are you at? You're at minus 41.001. So if I go into Archimedes, invert, just that. make you like 4. Or, sorry, 3.999. And render you once. Where do you, minus 45. It's perfect. I am not good at math, but I figured that out. Yeah, that's a perfect 45-degree angle. Okay. I also think that because of that, this track should come out of this group. So if I do this, ungroup. There. Okay. This is the beginning of the Roundhouse Park. Everyone clap and cheer. Emery's track is also going to have to be rerouted completely, but I think that has to come once the roundhouses are built. So let's have a look at the entrance to the Roundhouse Park. Which is pretty much... Oh, there's a 3-way switch right off the start. I'm already figuring out how do we do this. How do you make a 3-way switch? How do you make a 3-way switch? I don't even know. Well, we're gonna figure it out. I haven't done it before. Well, I have one there, like a Y. I do have a Y. Can I look at the code, the script, and see if I can figure out how to make a 3-point switch? That might be helpful. So let's look at your script. Switch controller. Local open equal true and false. There's true and false. And there's no... I don't know. I don't know how to make a 3-way switch. That's going to be a problem. ROBLOX. How to make 3-way switch track. I don't know how to make a 3-way switch. I really don't know how to make a 3-way switch. I don't know. Well, I guess that really the option I have is to make one switch and then another switch. Like one right after the other. But I feel like this is a job for the Chuggington workshop, you know what I mean? So what I'm actually going to do is this game takes forever to load up. So I'm going to send out some things here. And we're going to go to the Chuggington workshop. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to hit saved file. Where's my tracks? Track. Okay, so if I make a new file for 2023, wide crossover is what I'm going to call that. And I need to for this one. Oh wow, it's not even a model. These are all separate parts. Wow, okay. Well, then it's all going to become a model now, except I'm selecting the underground tunnels too. which is not what I want. I do... Okay, so they've updated Roblox Studio to be clear with what it is I'm selecting, and I do like that. That is good. Let's just be clear with what it is that I'm selecting. That. Okay, great. And I'll group that. Where'd it go? Show it to me. There it is. And saved file, we'll call it a Y. And I guess that will open up the Chuggington workshop, won't we? Or the building zone is what I called it. The building zone, the building zone. We're gonna make a three-way switch. We're gonna make a three-way switch. And it will be great. Okay. But we have made some good progress so far, as you can see. We have made a start on the Roundhouse Park, and we will get more done yet. So if I go into the building zone, is it loaded up? It is loaded up. Look at that. So let's go there. Hooray! Okay. So while my trains are loading, remember this place? Oh, that's so much faster. Wow, okay. Let's go into model. And I will import my wide crossover, which for some reason is over there. Oops. Here it is. We'll use Cali to test it out. And we will also bring in my Y. We'll figure out a way to make a three-way switch. Three-way switch, a three-way switch. First and foremost, let's just test this. And make sure it works. Why is that on 0 studs? 0125. Ugh. There we go. Come on over. I know people are like, test this, test this. I'm like, okay, we'll test it. And let's just line that up. Like, the tracks are actually a different width. That's interesting. Tracks that I've been building on. And you come over and connect. And we'll duplicate you. And you can connect there. That's an interesting track, isn't it? What's the other episode of Chuggington I watched the other day? There was a rock slide, and instead of clearing away the rock slide, they just built tracks over the rock slide, and I'm like, guys, no. No, you can't do that. Like, that's also extremely lazy. Like, just clear away the rock slide. That's a very temporary solution. And then everyone's like, wow, good work. I'm like, no, that's not good work. Anyways. Let's test out this track with my favorite train. Calais. Okay. Love Cali. See, the new series, never been able to hit it off with the new series ever since they got rid of Cali. That was a big no. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. Does it switch? It does switch. Does it work? It does work. Hooray! See, we didn't have to test it. It works just fine. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Excellent. Okay. Can test it with some rolling stock, I guess. Backing up. Nope. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Okay, delete. Try that again. Callie. Come on, Callie. Couple up. Couple up, couple up. And couple up. There we go. Do 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 do. It's because the tracks are different. What I set up as a test track is very different than it's the width. Well, we'll do it this way. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so then yeah, it works with rolling stock. Look at that. It's perfect. Okay, excellent. Now let's check out this Y. Okay. How's the stream quality for you guys? Looks like my monitor is having some issues. Yeah, let's see. I know I'm having some issues here, it says. Here, I'll type a little message. There we go. Okay, it says I'm back now. But that's not the screen that I'm looking at. Let's see. It's going back and forth. Sometimes it says it's okay, other times it isn't. I could try this again. There, that seems to be back. Here, I'm listening now to it. Okay. If I do some moving around, will that show up in the stream? Or no? Talk to me, guys. I don't know, there seems to be some pretty significant lag. Okay. Well, I'm gonna kind of keep chugging along, and we'll try it out. Insert object. So, something I need to look into now is if anyone's made a 3-point switch before. Track switch. Let's see. Three-way switch. Nope. three-way switch. It's not going to let me type in that because it thinks it's inappropriate. So I guess I just have to kind of look through. Oh, the game it seems to be back now. It was just a bit of a delay, but it's back. Okay, the stream seems to be back. Okay. I don't think that there is a... What do you call one of those switches? What do you call those? Yeah, it is called a slip switch. But it is also called a three-way switch. A slip switch. What is one of these? It wants to... Okay. Not quite what I was thinking. I mean, I guess one way to do it. Let's try something out. I'm always one to try. So, let's take one of these. And let's make it very long. Like that. Let's take the other one of those. Make it very long. Like that. Okay. Now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to hit union. And where did they go? And I'm going to call it middle. Okay. Let's put it there. Switch controller. I open this up. Let's close that. Local open equals true. So function set state. If name open, then I think I need to do else if. So then else if name middle, then can collide set state false. What's the middle? Mouse click connect not open. Oh, I see. Switch clicked. Set state not open. Well, let's see what happens. I just want to try this out. You try to make the turntable raise and lower. Everyone knows how great the recycling yard is for that. So probably not. Just being honest. Okay. Well, there it is. Ah, okay. So there is a middle. Can I play with this as we... Probably not. So if I come into here, set state not open, set state not middle. an unknown global middle. Oh. Local middle equals true. This isn't, this is just me trying things out now. Because I'm trying to make this a good experience for you guys, you know? Trying to make this a game that works for you. Because the other option is that the other switch just doesn't work. But then where does Pete live? Okay. Well, now it just switched one way and it won't switch back. Okay, so I messed it up. There isn't an option for that, is there? I can't... Open equals state. Not middle. Oh, I see. Middle, then can collide, not state. ROBLOX. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe this is something that we return to. I think this is something that we return to, that I need to go and look up in my own time. And come back to. How does that sound? I'm going to save that. Save this file. I'll return to it. In the meantime, let's go back to Chuggington. I'll close that just for our sake. And I will take the Y for now, knowing that it's going to be replaced. And we'll rotate it 45 degrees. Even though that's not really 45 degrees. And come on. 45. Nope. 88.9999. That's silly. Make it 90. Why would you do 88.9999? 90. No, apparently not. Alright, so let's go to 1 degree. Doot, 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 doot. 86 degrees apparently is what it's happy with. Yeah, that looks pretty close. But it needs more room than that for the roundhouse. So this track's probably gonna be like out here. Let's say. What do my photos show? Yeah, that sounds reasonable actually. That sounds about reasonable. So this track is just gonna become really long. Let's take it to the edge of the concrete. So about there somewhere, and then there somewhere. I don't know if that's the same length, but we'll figure that out. So like that. And like that. And like this. Oh, good, my viewers are returning. Yay! After our little delay. So we'll do that. We'll do that. take this. An update that I do like from ROBLOX is that with these unions now I can just drag them out. That is excellent. That is a good update. Every now and again, every now and again, they do something right. No, 0125, there we go. And we will line this up. Not quite. Come on. There we go. And then this track will, for now, just go down the middle. Like that. And we'll deal with that in a minute. These tracks do need to curve a little bit more. They never... Oh, there we go. Invert 4 degrees, or what are we usually doing? 5 degrees, aren't we? In the depot, it's 5 degrees. So we'll turn that at 71 degrees. That's probably fine, like that. And we'll go over to the other side. Invert. What are you at? 4. I don't even know if you're at the same trajectory. Those do not look even, do they? Not at all, actually. How do we fix that? That's quite odd, actually, that they're not even. I don't understand how that could even happen. I know what we need to do. We're gonna get rid of a lot of these. Not that one. Not that one. Maybe not that one yet. Definitely that one. Definitely that one. Definitely that one. Definitely that one. Let's start with getting rid of those. That can stay. That can stay. Actually, then this one can go. 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 And this one can go. And actually then, this one can go. All I want is like the first one. Just like that one, apparently. So this one, I know that once I get the Y in, well, I'll just have to redo it, that's all. So I think these are pretty much in the same position. So like one there, and one there. Pretty much the same position, I think. Actually, no, they're not. For a moment, I'm just going to get rid of that. I see, so they're not actually the same position. Let's disable Archimedes. This Y track was not built evenly. That's very annoying. That's actually very annoying. So, I'll pull you back. How much does that mess you up? Quite a lot, actually. I think maybe the way to do this is to make one, and then just move it over. So it needs to go quite a bit out. One more. Yeah, like that. is how much it needs to go out. So let's disable Archimedes. Why did it do that? And where's the middle one? Why is it not selecting that one? I don't understand this game sometimes. It's like, this game is the weirdest thing. Let's group those together, because this is getting annoying. And let's rotate it 45 degrees. Make it, no, don't make it local. And just come over there. Let's find a place for it to line up with this, because this is weird. I don't even know what I'm doing. Just winging it. That's okay. Oh, 1, 2, no, oh my goodness! I can't explain what Roblox is doing today. It is some of the weirdest nonsense I've ever seen. Those end up in the same place? Not really. So if I bring you down, that ends you up in kind of the same place. It's better than it was. I have to move you up a bit, and then down a bit, to line up with this curve. I actually can't do that because then the curve doesn't work. The trains will get stuck there. This is very annoying that I have to do it this way. Doesn't even, you know what? It's actually better if I just do another one. At its own angle, and I'll deal with the consequences later. So that's at 17.55. What's this one at? 69. That's 69 minus 17. 52. That doesn't help me at all. Are those even? I can't tell. Can't even tell, to be perfectly honest. Well, and I can't ever tell because, you know what, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, autosave. Very important. Just leave it. Just leave it. I've had enough. We'll say it's fine. Next thing we need is a turntable, but I'd like one with different points on it, if that makes sense. Although, it's fine. I can actually... can work with one of these, I think. Is there a better one though? Like one that actually has... I know there's one down by Callie's, which is perfect. I think I'm best off to use this though. So come on, off you come. Off you trot. Let's rotate you to where you need to be. Which is around there somewhere. Actually, that is kind of the perfect distance. And let's make you local. It's not quite perfect, but it can be. No, whoa. There, that's perfect. Or better, at least. And let's line you up. With the grass there, it's a little annoying. I think we should paint all this grass away. Where's my thing? Where's my editor tool? Editor. Region. And edit. Paint. Pavement. Let's just get rid of this for now. We can put some back if we need to. And then that can go away. Let's close that for now, because that was annoying me. Let's take a look at this turntable. Table. Table. Axis. Target, target. I don't want to mess it up, but I also don't like that it's spun around that way. Oh well. We'll fix that later. So if I take table and target and target. Well, let's start with the track actually. So straight, straight. Let's make it 5 degrees, or like 15 degrees. And let's duplicate. Do. Well, actually, so if I look this way, the track should actually, let's make this 5 degrees, make it more accurate. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's actually what's correct, I think. But I'd rather do it in 10-degree periods. So that looks right in comparison to the show. So let's go with that. No, I can't do that, can I, actually? Because this has to be lined up with this track in order for the whole thing to work. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 7, isn't it? And just for fun, let's see if that is in fact the right. It isn't even. So what is? I go down to 5. Boom. Does that line up? I can't tell. No, it does not. This game, guys. This game's gonna be the end of me. Whoever said it's a funeral? Well, it's not the game's funeral. It's my funeral. I mean, that's better, I guess. Although, I think that's the best I'm going to do. So how much did I rotate that? Minus 44.5 compared to 0. Minus 44.5. So if I go into calculator, 44.5 divided by 2 is 22.25. 22.25. Then needs to be that. Oops. If I hit duplicate. No, that's not. And at 2.5. So if I just find what the middle is, that looks like that, doesn't it? Is that the perfect middle? Hmm. Hmm. What's 2.5 divided by 2? Is 1.25. So then if I go that way, is that the perfect middle? I hate this. I actually hate this. This is challenging now. To know what's right and what's wrong. The other thing is that the targets are going to be hard to place, aren't they? But this does need to line up with that. I need to find another way to do this. I take this and this. Where are my targets? There they are. Target, target. Let's go back to 45. 158. Well, what's 158 minus 45 is 113. So if I go 113, well, actually, if I just do 45, duplicate, I'd like to, so it is kind of working. 5 degrees. I think we just have to find, like, the middle ground here. And I think it's going to be that. I think that's going to be it. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 13. It doesn't work because how do I put it in the middle? It needs to be an even number. I'm never going to be able to put that exactly in the middle as long as that's 13. What if I do one more than it's wrong? Oh boy. This game, I swear to goodness. Math was never my strong suit. 13 divided by 2 is 6.5, right? Yeah, it's 6.5. So that's not going to work, is it? Is it? It did, actually. That worked. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those are all even. Okay. So now this can go away. And this can go away. And this one can go away. Target can go away. Target can go away. Target can go away. Okay. Thank goodness for that. That's all done. Okay. I should probably make sure that these all work. Collision's off on that. Yep. move that to about there. And about there. Union, union, duplicate. Let's go to 6.5. Duplicate. I already did duplicate them. Oops. So I'll go and I'll take the other ones that I duplicated. And duplicate. And I'll just delete these ones. And let's just make sure that none of these are in the way. This one could be moved back just a touch, and so could this one. Now here's the thing, right? I'm gonna hit save. I do not like that the turntable is pointed the way that it is. So if I take it and I move it 15 degrees, let's find out if I've just messed the whole thing up. Play here. This is probably gonna take a minute. Oh, friends. Hello, everyone. Hi, David. Thank you all for joining me again on a Sunday morning as we build more ROBLOX Chuggington. This is the nice thing with the roundhouses, is you build them once and then that's done. Except for the big turntable, the big honkin' turntable. Which I don't think I can copy from the rolling stockyard. I'd like to. It would make things easier, make my life easier. But no, I can't do that. And I'm actually looking at this now. I do think that there is a way for me to connect the recycling yard to the roundhouse park too. Give you another way out. We'll see, won't we? We'll just have to see. Okay, so we're in. Please spin. Oh, it's all off, isn't it? And I think I know why. I think I know why. Because I didn't take the axis with it when I spun it around. You can try that and see if that works. Oh dear. Let's close calculator. And we'll get back into the game. Can you add a teleporter? We did. There are teleporters in the game. That was in the last update. If you go into the depot by the spawn, there's a teleporter junction is what it's called. So I have to undo that. Then I'll take the axis with it this time. And now I'll spin it to line up. Let's try that. I just think it's going to be so annoying if the turntable is always turned the wrong way by default. I think that's going to be one of the most annoying things in the world. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost like... I think once we get this done, then we can just duplicate this a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. We'll make it work. And it'll be great. It is actually a bit of a different texture here in the Roundhouse Park. Like for what the floor is? There's gonna be a bit of scenery work that has to be done here, actually. I'm not even really looking at the park behind it yet. That's gonna be another challenge. Although maybe the park is a separate thing that we do later. Maybe we start with the roundhouses and then we build the park afterwards. I think maybe we do that. If you guys are okay with that, I think that might be the better way to do it. Okay, please work. Please work. Oh, good. Okay, so the issue was that I didn't take the axis with it. So if I take this and spin it around. Guys, look, the turntable works. It's the Roundhouse Park turntable! Yes! Alright. Alright. Yeah, you're right, Marco. Season 6 was a strange season, wasn't it? Nothing was the same. Maybe and that's okay sometimes. But a lot changed. Okay, now let's figure out how many tracks deep this needs to be. Let's train together. Working better as a team. Okay. So if I then take straight. Don't really feel like... I mean, I could just duplicate it, couldn't I? A couple of times. So there's one. Maybe we do two. Yeah, I think if we do two, that's probably as far as I can take it. So now I take this straight. One. Two. That feels about right. Then we go one and two. Now I came through on my promise, didn't I? I said the next time that we do a live stream, it will be the Roundhouse Park. And look, what are we doing? We're doing the Roundhouse Park. Okay, so here's the trainees' roundhouse. So Brewster sleeps here. Wilson sleeps here. Is it Coco that sleeps there? I don't know. I don't remember. I remember Hoot and Toot are here. And let's just paint that out a bit more. Okay. What do you say we start to build a roundhouse? What do you say to that? Let's have a look at a roundhouse. Oh, I see the pictures. Let's see. The Roundhouse Park I see where Emery's line continues. Maybe that's where we start with. Actually, it's Wilson that sleeps in the far one. Well, no, maybe Emery's line isn't the best judge because it kind of... Where was I looking before? Where I saw Emery's line. And how it kind of... Yeah, it's it juts out a bit. Maybe the best place to start is actually, like... Yeah, maybe it's actually this middle section where the best place to start is. So there's like a little platform. Let's put down a part. Let's make it the world, global. Let's anchor it. Okay. Next, let's rotate it 45 degrees. That is 45 degrees, right? Yeah, it is. Excellent. Let's make this like, well, here's the thing is that the tracks need to go in before we can really do that. Yeah, the tracks do need to. So there's a piece that kind of curves out here, then there's the piece that curves out here, so it becomes a triple track section. Triple track. Triple track. We do have pieces that do that. No, there's one around here. Yeah, here's one. Whoa, what's that doing? That's way off. Look at how far off that is. Jeez. Let's correct that, shall we? There. That must have been something that was annoying some people. Let's take you off local. Duplicate you. And move you over to the Roundhouse Park. So there's one of our tracks. That's the left-hand one. Let's find our right-hand one. Where's our right-hand one? There's the right-hand one, but it's too wide, I think, actually. There's one in the quarry tunnel, isn't there? There's also these ones. These are right-hand ones. Let's just check one of those. Why not? There we go! Right-hand parallel switch. So the right-hand switch actually comes first. So, yeah, autosave. Very important. 1, 2, 3 should make that 45 degrees. Let's go to, just 125 for now. 1, 2. Why does it do that? That's new. It's very new, actually. I don't like it. And let's... Actually then... Oh my goodness! I don't know why it does that. That's new, and I don't like it. It seems like a glitch in Roblox's system. Okay. And then it'll line up to like there, let's say. And that's not far off from what it is in the show, actually. So then this can go over there. And then this one, I think actually needs a bit of work to get to 45. Or maybe not. Let's see. I don't think it's the same angle. Maybe it is, actually. Is it? Very well could be. Let's find out if this... No, not down. Doesn't go underground. If this slides over, does that line up still? It does. It is the correct angle. Hooray! So if I come into here, I would like to get rid of that straight, so that this can line up a bit better. And of course, now that it did that, well, then let's move that in there. Okay, so that's kind of the start. That's actually not far off, I don't think, from what it is in the show. What is this, though? Those are just... I think those take up too much space. If we could find a way to compress this, that would be good. Although I can't, because that curve... Yeah, that's where the open is, and that's where the curve is. Yeah, I see what the problem is. Yeah, we can't. Can't do anything about that. Okay. So that end is untouchable. This end is very touchable. 2, 3, let's just bring it all the way down. To like there. And then that can just be deleted for now. I'll bring this back. That can actually go. Bring that back. Bring this rail back. Here we go. I was thinking about the design of the tracks in Chuggington the other day, going, why did they design them like that? You know, it's an interesting question. And let's just slide that over till it lines up. Perfect. We can take this and connect it. Yep. Then we can duplicate it, and let's line it up with this one. We'll connect it there. Oh, it's just not touching, that's why there's a gap. There we go. We'll duplicate that. These will have to be shrunk down. These straights will have to be shrunk down, but right now it's just kind of for reference. I do wonder if that, yeah, that one can go actually. Perfect. And let's connect you. All right. Now, something I was thinking about this morning was when this update becomes live, where you guys want the spawn to be, because the spawn can say where it is at the depot, and I do kind of like it there, but I know that people playing the game the first time, like, where are the trains? It's like the first question I always get. So, I do wonder if the spawn should come here at the Roundhouse Park. Just something to think about. So Emery's track will have to kind of curve in, come around here, loop there, loop around here, and then come back. That works. It'll finally kind of give it something to do. It'll close in this undecorated space here. And then... why they make the track like that? The answer is toys. Oh wow. That makes sense. Great news! I'm doing a video on the engine's political views. We never talked about politics, did we, when we met? Maybe we have very different political views. And maybe that means that we can't be friends anymore. I'm friends with people with different political views. There's a, you know, I think it's important to be friends with people with different political views. Otherwise, you just kind of like hear the same thing over and over again, which isn't always healthy. And it's okay to disagree with someone, but there are some things that, you know, I'm like, all right, that's enough. Let's please make you smooth plastic. There we go. Smooth plastic. And let's raise you up a bit. Just be like that. And let's duplicate you. Let's go 2.5. No, why does it... It's whenever I place a decimal point. That's what it is. And boom, 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 boom. I think it should be 0.5, actually. And boom, boom. And what color should this be? This is like a yellowy. It's like that, but paler. So if I could find like... It's kind of like that. It is kind of like that. Then this top one is actually kind of maybe a little deeper. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's actually pretty perfect, that look. Yeah, maybe that's a little... There we go. That fixed it. Okay. And then let's see. There's going to be a curve there. Into... So how deep do we want the sheds to be? Because this has to start around where the doors are. I think I said that. If the doors are around there. Yeah, that's fine. So the doors will be around there. So actually this can shrink down a bit. Where's my overhead view? Yeah. That can shrink down to about there. It does look like this platform actually continues out, which is interesting. But that also means that this can come out to about the turntable. In width, actually. And just like that. Okay. So this one doesn't come out that far. And we will... Comes out to around there-ish, maybe? A little further back. And then this can go 0.5 there. Go 0.5 there. Come across and go 0.5 there. And then there's actually, like, the way that it works is that there's a curve here, curves. So I don't know, probably the best way to do that actually is I'm going to shrink this down. Yeah, let's just shrink it down. Yeah, those are not in the same spot whatsoever. There we go. Okay. My new way of doing this is to just do it with Archimedes. I prefer doing it that way, actually. Before I would have done a whole other thing, but now I do it this way. Oh, I see what the problem is. If I group them together, will that solve that problem? Group. Yeah, it will. So now if I do 15 degrees, no, that's too much. 10 degrees. Yeah, that works, I guess. It's a little wide, but that's okay. Who's noticing? Who's paying attention? Not me, even though it's my game. There. And then this can just extend there. Okay. It's actually not bad. So then, what this really does is it gives us a base foundation for the sheds. That's really what I was looking for out of this, and I got it. So there's our first wall of the shed. And we'll bring it up. We do kind of need to keep in mind Emery's track, how tall that is, but we also need to keep in mind the trains. So hello, Coco. Come over here for a second. Does Coco fit in there? Yeah, I think... yeah, she does actually. That gives her plenty of room. That gives her plenty of room. I might make it just a titch taller. And then Emery's track. I duplicate that. And move it over. How does that fare in terms of height? Does that give us enough room to play? It's actually kind of perfect. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Coco. Is that the right color is the other question. Let's see, I'd like to get a different look at the roundhouses. Something nice and close like that. Let's see. Yeah, that is the right color actually. Okay. So I'll give it a little bit of space. These should be pretty wide, I think. So from the edge of the track, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's give it 5 worth of space. And how big is that? I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So let's go from the track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, yeah, 5. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just see if those are the same width. And they are. Great. Okay. And then we need a little bit of a roof. So we'll just put that kind of there to bridge it for now. Look at this, guys. I was starting. It's starting. Okay, and the tracks come out at the edge. Yeah, that's okay. Kind of like that. Let me go back to my photos, actually. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now, there's a little bit of a thing. So if I duplicate that, let's make it 1 too thick. Why is it not the same height? That's quite odd, isn't it? Actually, maybe that's okay. So I'm going to bring it up to like that. Let's make it the same width as these. And let's go one stud. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then red. That's really red. I do want to make it a little bit paler. Just a bit like that. Okay, and then let's launch our friend Archimedes. And let's make it like 5 degrees. Flip. Maybe like 2.5 actually. Boom. Is that going to be enough? Let's make this a little smaller maybe. I go 1 and 1. That's better. 2, 3. And I'll shrink down the other side. So invert. 1, 2, 3. Is that touching? I guess so. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's too much. 3. Go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. That's even. All right. All right, all right, all right. How on earth am I doing the lifting turntable? Ha! Yet to be determined. So if I take this, 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 and this, and this, and I hit union. And I can take this, and this, and this, and this. I'm going to hit duplicate. Let's go to 6.5 degrees. 1, 2. Is that where it was before? 3, 4, 5. I think that's around where it was before, wasn't it? It's like kind of like that. What happened there? Oh, it's because I'm on the local axis. Should be on the world axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it over. That's too much. So then, well, actually, I should build the garage doors first, shouldn't I? Because that would make more sense before I start doing all this nonsense. So I need a good close-up of that door. For some reason, the page on the wiki about the roundhouses shows lots of wide shots of the roundhouses, but nothing close up of the doors. So I'm going to go to Can't Catch Coco, because I remember there were shots in that episode that were close-ups. Of the tunnel doors. Or not the tunnel doors, the shed doors. Here's a picture. That kind of helps, I think. So I'm going to take this, go to scale, duplicate, go 1, 2, 3. Actually, I need to go to 0.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bring it out. 1, 2, 3. Feels about right, actually. 4. And 1 wider. It does feel about right. And then let's bring it down to be at the same level as the roof. I don't understand how that's so different. I don't remember what the back of the roundhouses look like. We'll have to figure that out eventually. Well, eventually, I mean at some point today. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the roof. It's about the same size, isn't it? Yeah. And then they each have a little lamp, actually, that goes there that we'll have to make. And that's fine. So then I'll go here. And at this point, there's like maybe a little wider than that. Yeah. There's the actual like garage door section. So if I hit duplicate, then I can just drift that across there. And then come into here. And let's make the door like there. And if I go to 0.125, I can, yeah, like that. And it depends on whose shed it is, what color these will be. So I could actually, should I make doors that you can click and then they close? This doesn't look bad so far, does it? Look at this. See, it's starting. It's starting. Roundhouse. Okay. I do feel like this should be up here too. Don't know if that's how it is in the show. But I feel like it's only proper for it to be like that. These should probably then come out just a bit more. Yeah, just like, or maybe it's actually okay like that. Yeah, why not? A little design feature. I go to 0.5 now. Let's see. The actual, like, little roofs that these have. If I just, they jut out a bit, like let's say 2. Let's bring them down to about there. Feels about right. Although it should be up a bit. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then with Archimedes, let's see. Flip, nope. So we'll start with 2.5. 2.5, 1. 2.5, 1. Now let's do 5. 5. Then let's do 10. And then scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do 10 a few times like that. Okay, let's remember what I did. 2.5, right? And then 5. And then 10. And then scale it right down. How many times did I do that to here? 47.5. 57.5. That's one too many. That's 47.5. Okay. Okay. And the color of these will change depending on whose shed it is. I feel like they should come out a little bit more. Let's bring them out one more. One, and one, and one, and one, and one, and one, and one, 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 one. Okay. It's not bad. And then let's take this, duplicate it, and this will come up to pretty much touch the roof. And then let's just make it a little wider. 1, 2. Actually, just one on each side would do. Then we need a wedge. Oh no, wedge. Let's anchor you, please. Let's make sure you're smooth plastic, because you never know with these wedges. And that's actually not bad. That position right there. Then I'll duplicate you, rotate you around. There, so something like that. And then I know what you need. Needs a little light, and I know I have them. Oh, the little windmills. I forgot about the little windmills. Oh, I know where they are. They're over here. Yeah, these things. Let's duplicate you. Guys, look, I see a roundhouse in the distance. The Angela and Ethan Show. Hello, nice to see you again. It's been a while. It's nice to see everyone. Let's see. Is it auto-saving? Yeah, of course it is. Okay, let's shrink you down. Let's find a place for you. Let's also rotate you up a bit and center you, because that is not center. I feel like you're even smaller than that. Yeah, you're like that. That's better. Let's go 0125. There. It's like something like that. Something like that. Okay. Except this light should not be, should be yellow. And the light it should be giving off should be just white. Yeah. Then this. Union, part. I see. So this, I think, and this, 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 and that, there we go, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, I think should be a union. There we go, that's all right. I'm just going to take those things. Let's go to 5 degrees. And I'm just going to tilt it down a bit. Just to be like that. And I'll bring it, I don't want it local. I want it on the world axis. Let's come down like that a bit. Okay. Okay. And then this, and this, and this, and this should also be a union. Okay. Oh, yes, and then, do you feel like this juts out too much? I take this. Let's go to 0.5. Go boom, and boom. Is that offensive? Annoyed that a little bit, I think. So let's just bring this down. There. There. See, every problem has a solution. Oh, it still feels a bit... Oh, it's better. I think it's better. 1. Yeah, that's better. That is better. Okay. Let's find a little light that we can put on the side. Where would one be? I feel like we've put them up. Maybe in here? Yeah. We cut them in half, or we just put them in? Yeah, we just put them in. So let's just duplicate that. Hi, Callie. Callie will always live there, because that is where Callie lives. But I think the trainees will probably move into the Roundhouse Park. Look, that already looks pretty good. So I'm going to take that. Let's shrink it down. Is that even the right type of light? Not really. Let's leave it there. And let's look for a different type of light. V would be cool. I agree. V would be cool, though I don't think V is... I think I have to build V in another software and then bring V in. And I think we'll find a way to do that. And that can be its own separate stream. How does that sound? Once we finish the Roundhouse Park, we'll build V. How does that sound? Because I would agree, I'd like V to be in. I'd like, you know, you'd be able to click on V and she makes a doo-doo-doo. I must have a light like that somewhere. I remember building all these things, but they're always like just spread out across the place. Oh, is it all the way over there? Maybe? Let's check. Let us check. Over to the quarry. Everyone's like, build the ice caves. I'm like, the ice caves are here. The ice caves are just over there. I must have built something like, because my head is telling me that I built something. Jeez, I can't even. The amount of effort I put into this place, you guys, like, it's pretty crazy that I did this. Look at, like, oh, the amount of detail. Jeez. Never do that again. No, there wasn't anything here. Look at the hopper car. I'm also quite pleased with how the hopper car turned out. And that is probably one of my favorite pieces of rolling stock. Oh, and the new season of Chuggington. There is an episode where they're carrying hopper cars, and to unload the hopper car, it tips over 90 degrees. And I was like, you've literally built doors underneath the hopper car to open and unload them. Like, I was just... I kind of sit there sometimes like, do you guys know what you're doing? Do you know how to use the assets that you built? Anyways. I think I may have to build a new light. Ah, well. Worst things that I could have to do. So let's hide this one away for now. Let's take this. Point. Nope, not point. Why does it do that now with decibels? Why is this red? Did I start recording? I did start recording. Oops. Nope, where did it go? There. Duplicate that. Let's just bring it out a bit. There we go. And let's bring that in one. It's actually pretty good width. Let's bring it up to about there. Yeah. And let's just make them really small, like that. Now we're going to go into our old friend Archimedes. Yay! Everyone loves Archimedes. 15 degrees is what I'll do. I'll render that once, and then I'll bring it way down. Oh wait, 15 is actually pretty. Wasn't expecting it to be that. But I need to be able to get to 90, right? 30 degrees. I was like, what's tighter? There. Okay, and then this can unfortunately go away. That can go up to there. Then boom. Bring it back down again. Boom, 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 boom. Hooray! Okay, so that frame is built. That's good. Inside, this can go, just shrink it down. Make this like a glass inside. Color. Yeah, that's not bad actually. And then there's this one. I go 0125. 1, 2. I need to shrink it down smaller. 0625. 1, 1, 1, 1. No. And that'll come down there. Let's shrink it in a bit. Bring it down. Let's make it like a goldish kind of thing. Yeah. This glass can probably come up more. Like that. And then this, let's go down 1, 2, bring that up to about there-ish. Jut it across. Make it also gold. We'll do the same thing on the side. 1, 2. Bring it down across, and then jut it across like that. Push it into match, and then boom. Well, it's not quite the same. So if I go 1, 2, well, actually now I can go back to point 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, down like that. 1, 2, and up like that. That feels better. Now, all this should actually become gold. So I take all these and make it gold. And then I need to take pretty much this all needs to be duplicated. Duplicate. And how much will that allow me to bring it up? Is that too much? Maybe. 0.0625. Up one. And out one. And then it'll become like, yeah, like that color. Same thing here. Up one. Out one. Make it that color. I already duplicated it. Up one. Out one. Make it that color. Up one. Out one. Make it that color. Out one. Do-do-do. You like all my little like narrations as we do this. And then we'll just kind of, we'll have to connect them because they are too short. And out. I feel like I need to connect the other way. Oh wait, no, redo, redo! Thank you. How was that? Honestly, I liked it better this way. Yeah, that's probably easier. Oh boy, look at this now. Look at the mess we made by doing that. Yeah, there's no avoiding it, is there? Oh well. Who's gonna notice? All of you. All of you are gonna notice that too. So we'll take all those. We'll take our little inside of the window. We'll take this, 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 and this. Put union. And there's our little light. Oh, we missed one! Did we actually? Or is that a duplicate? I think that's actually just a duplicate. Boom, boom, boom. Well, we need to center this anyways. Oh, autosave, that's important too. So let's find a spot that this is centered. Kind of looks like that. Okay. Okay. Now this can go away. So we've got all this. Now what we have to do, let's take all that. Or maybe we should group it. Let's just make sure that's everything. Yep. Group. And now let's go to our 6.5. I think that's where we were before. I'm going to go to 0.5 on the stud count. Go 1, 2. Wait a minute. Duplicate. I think I can move it on the local axis, but 2, 3, 4. It is by 4. No, it's by 5. 5. No, that's too much. 4. And now let's move this to line up with that. That looks about right. Okay. Doesn't it? I guess so. And then we can duplicate it. Back to world. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. And we go to local. 5, apparently. 5. 6. No, it was 5. And then let's just center it. Like that. And then let's duplicate it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's go to local. And let's line it up. Like that. And just over a hint. There we go. Okay. Okay. That looks okay. Oh, the backs! I haven't done the backs of the roundhouse. It's Rockabye Chatsworth. That's the episode where you see the back. What episode is it? 38th episode. Oh boy, lots of episodes. Let's see the back of the roundhouse. Oh, it has buffers. And a little awning and a door. It really is doors. We don't ever see the back of the trainees' roundhouses, though, do we? What about this overhead shot that I have? Oh. That's annoying. It's this awning again. Let me just ungroup it. It's this awning with a light. Let's make it the world axis. Duplicated. Nope. Duplicated. And then rotated around. Local axis. And what's happened? Oh, because it's because it's rotated, that's why. Well, then I'll have to do it this way and just center it up manually. I'll have to redo that work again. Is that centered? Is that centered? Yeah, kind of. I think it's as centered as it's gonna get. Oh, that's grumpy. That makes me grumpy that I'm gonna have to do that again. Oh well. And then let's go back to Rockabye Chatsworth and let's see. Well, the doors are all the same color, which is good. So let's duplicate. It's going to go in one. It's going to come back, going to go up. And it's going to cut across like that. And the tracks are going to have buffers. So it's going to go like 1, 2. Yeah. Let's make it the right color. It's like a tealy toothpaste, I think is the right color in Roblox. It is like a toothpaste. It's that, but it's lighter. if I go into here and I make it like a bit of a lighter green, but a little bit more blue to it. Yeah, that's perfect. Mint. Not toothpaste, mint. Okay, fair enough. Then I'm going to hit duplicate. And the tracks, it goes over the tracks, just so you know. What did I say? I said 2, right? So it goes 1, 2. Goes over the tracks, like that. And then here comes the fun part. So it's actually like 0.25. This goes in. And get ready for this. It has windows. So let's just build it down to wherever it needs to go. Yeah, like that. And then, oh goody, we love windows. Should they be see-through? They should probably be see-through, shouldn't they? So let's make it blue. Material manager. And let's make it glass. Reflectance, let's make it 0.1. Transparency, let's make it 0.2. So you can still see through it a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. And then we have lots and lots of these things. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, like that. And now let's find the center of this. It's, somewhere around there. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. Okay. Nope, not 5, 2. 2, 5. Thank you very much. Let's go there. And there. And there. We'll bring that up to there. And let's just jut these out a bit, just so that when I put in the window, it doesn't freak out. Oh no! And then from the inside, it'll look a little more realistic too. No, not that way. This way. Okay. And then let's go. What did I do? Red. In. Nope. Blue in. There we go. And then red. Nope. Okay, we'll do that. Material manager. Glass. 0.1 I think we did. And then 0.2 I think we did. Right? Yeah, we did. That is what we did. Okay. And then there's a middle one. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up you come. Like that. Let's go to 0.25. 0.125. In 1, out 1. So then go to 0.5. Is that what we did before? I don't remember. Then literally, let's just go 1, 2, 3. Well, that's not what we did before. It's 2.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that look right? They were slightly off in the show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then that'll be enough for me. Okay, so I'm going to delete that now. Let's go into here, 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 and here. Union. And then I'll take that and the glass. And I'll duplicate, go to local, and like that. Then we'll go here, 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 and here. We'll go to union. We'll duplicate that. We'll take the glass and that, and we'll duplicate. Bring it over. There we go. We did it. We did it indeed. What does it look like from the inside? Why is that one taller? Yeah, that looks about right from the show, doesn't it? This is all anchored, I assume? Yeah. Okay. Why are these all different? Are they different heights? This game, Roblox, I, like, actually will lose my mind. Okay. So let's make sure that's all we want selected. Yep. And let's group it. Group it. Let's call it Roundhouse Stall. Okay. Now let's hit duplicate. Let's go out of local because that seems to be the problem. 6.5. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll bring it over. Pull it in a bit. Push it over a bit. Pull it in a bit. Push it over a bit. Yeah, we'll push it over a bit. To be like that. That does look better with the back. It just does. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. And I know there's buffers, but we'll put buffers in afterwards. And we'll go into here, duplicate, and we'll rotate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just swing it over. Make sure it's centered. Yeah, that looks fine. I'll just do that. Still look good? Yeah, I think so. And then we'll duplicate it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll bring it over. Bring it over. Up a bit. Over a bit. Down a bit. Over a bit. Up a bit. Over a bit. Up a bit. That's kind of in line with the others. How's that in here? Yeah, that's fine. Except I've centered it to the back end of the track, not the front end of the track. So, go that way and then that way. Does look better. It isn't centered with that anymore. There. That looks better from the front, at least. And this one needs the same kind of treatment. How's that? That looks fine there. And that looks more centered there, too. Okay. Save. Okay. Okay. Now then. There are these big pieces. Go to local. Duplicate. One stud. There are these big pieces that go in the middle. One, two, three may not work. And they do jut out a bit, like that much. I'll come down. Nope, down. And they come up, and they do close the gap in between the roundhouses. Just a bit, like that. Now I should be careful when I'm placing these, because these are also, fun fact, the supports for Emery's track. So maybe I should grab one of Emery's tracks and move it over. Kind of base the whole thing on that. Ah! Well, I see how it is. There's another section that needs to come in that maybe can come up as high as the rail. So let's find a centered spot for you first. Nope. 0.5. And there, that's you centered. Now, here's the thing. These need to come out more. What is the back end? Rock by Chatsworth. Oh, why did that close? Don't close on me. This needs to curve. It does. So if I go into our front Archimedes, 15 degrees. 10 degrees. Mm, 5 degrees. Yeah, that's okay, actually. If I go into this one, I just want that individual piece. Flip axis. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. I need to take the roof with it. The roof needs to go too. Ha! Of course it does. Well, let's start there. Then I'll go into here, and I'll do the same with the roof. Let me close Archimedes, separate it, and let's bring it down to be the same size as the wall. Emery's track. track is kind of annoying me there. There we go. That's better. There. And the other piece, that can just be deleted. Although it can't actually. And then the other one probably can. Yeah. And then I'll take that. Nope. And, oh, I had it. And that. Take that. Union. Now let's launch you. Go 1. Darn. So close. I was so close. If we go into here and I take this, I just punch it in a bit. How does that look? A little better. How if I do 0.125? 2. Better. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll push you in a bit. Does that work? No. Although it looks better. That does look better. Okay. We are doing it, guys. We're making the roundhouse. Be nice if I could take that and 1, 2, 3. Well, I have to be careful because if I could line that up a bit, that would make it faster, I think. How does that line up? Not horribly. So that doesn't work. Ooh. Itchy ear. That's better. And it's easier than, you know. How does that look, though? Does that look horrible? A little bit. That's okay. It's fine with me. Although what I could do... No! You take this, this, and this. Duplicate it. Move it over here. I could rotate it by 6.5 degrees. 3 times, I guess. Oh, I'm doing it on the local axis. Do it on the world axis. 1, 2, 3. I can't move it on the local axis either because it's slightly off. Now I don't understand why it's higher. I guess it was always like that. No, it is higher. This is the most annoying thing in the world, by the way. Okay, so I have to do it all on the global axis, which I am doing. Even that! Why? This game. Whoever said it's a funeral was right. I said that before. You were right. And I was wrong. Except it's always... Can it, like, not be on that angle? Please? Can you please be, like, at a 0-degree angle? Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you. But then, of course, you won't line up with that. So... So let me move you onto the local axis. Or not. I don't even know how it got to be like that. Like, I set it up to be not like that. Like, I set it up on the flat plane, so I don't understand how that happens. And how that happens. Like, why are you rotated 3 degrees, or no, sorry, why are you rotated 0.625? It's actually the most annoying thing in the world that it does that. Well, I think I'm figuring it out, though. I am getting this done. Because there, that does look better. That looks more natural. So actually, if I could just, like, take this, well, no, this, 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 there's another one in there, and this, and somehow, like, group it, then duplicate it, and then move it on the global scale this way, then move it on the local scale this way. So now it's going down. I don't understand. I am truly at a loss for words as to why it's doing that. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Now let's move it on the local scale. Or autosave. Okay, and then we'll move you over. Now we'll take you to the local axis so that we can pull you back. I can't even explain it anymore. Why it's behaving like that. Okay, there's that, right? Except now that's off. So we'll center that. Yep. This is a very, like, cheap and easy way of doing the roundhouse park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, no, we can't do it that way because so on the local scale, I can move it. No, I can't move it that way on the local scale. I can move it that way on the local scale. Now it goes down. This thing is infuriating. This is actually, like, infuriating that it does this. I'll just have to correct it. because no, that's okay. It's not quite the. Let's fix the height problem. There. And let's just make you a little longer, like that. Let's make you a little longer, like that. There. There. Okay. And I know that this is actually like, is it going down in height? Does it stay at the same height? It's going ever so slightly down in height. Let's just bring it up a bit. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine, okay. Now let's change the colors of these. So this must be, well, let's use the same red as that. And let's please use part color. Thank you. And let's do the same thing for this. Use part color. Thank you. And this, use part color. It should be that. And that. And that. Well, nope. Wait. And that. Use part color. Thank you. Okay, so that's Wilson's. Alright. This one. Let's make sure it's use part color. A little too bright. It's a little too bright. It's actually not bad, that color. Now let's use that. So I'll hit copy, take that, I'll paste it on, use part color, this, and this. Yep, auto save, and use part color on all of them. There we go. This one is Coco's. It's like a very light lime green, but it's much paler than that. It's like that pretty much. So let's copy that. Let's take that, this, and this. Let's make it all the same color, and let's hit use part color. Okay. Except the backs need to look like that too, don't they? That's okay. So we'll do the backs. So we'll do this and this. Need to be that. Please use part color. Do the same thing with these two pieces. And please use part color. We'll find this. And we'll copy it. Take this, and this. All the same color. Use part color. I'll take this red. Go here, 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 and here. Color, nope. Color, that. Use part color. Okay, there's the trainee's roundhouse. We need, what are Hoot and Toot's colors? It's like purpley, like a light purple. if I go to that roundhouse video, that silly old roundhouse. In the roundhouse. Oh, it is like a purple. Yeah, there it is. Interesting that it's a purple. So we'll start. Oh, please use part color. It's not that kind of purple. It's like a bluer purple. That's a bit lighter. A bit lighter even. It's like that. Exactly like that. Medium bluish violet, apparently. Take that, that, and that. And back to that, that, and that, and that. Color, all the same. And use part color. There we go. I'm going to hit save. What do you guys think? So far, what do you think? This has been probably the most recommended location. And now it is finally underway. So this track's going to cut across into here, and there's a station here. Maybe let's get some work done on that. Hit duplicate. So here's the base of the station. This wall's pretty thick. Let's make it not so thick. There we go. So there's the base of the station. That gives it a little bit of room to pull away too. So we can like come into here. This wall will probably, well, this track I'm going to make go into the Roundhouse Park anyways. So, this actually doesn't look that bad, does it? It actually doesn't look too bad. And well, we'll come back to that station. There is arches that we can kind of steal, I think, from elsewhere. I think that station, way in the distance, we can probably steal some assets from. Okay. Well, I feel good. Well, I'm glad you guys like it. That's great. So there's the turntable. There's all the roundhouses. We'll have to find a way to duplicate them and bring them over here. Well, that's the thing, right? Then the next side is just literally, the next row is just duplicating this and pulling it over. And like, yeah, you change the colors. Although there's an extra stall. The trainees one is smaller. There's an extra stall on all the others. There's 5 stalls on all the others. So we will have to make that adjustment eventually. Yeah. I would like to get this duplicated over though. And, is that off a bit? Yeah, just a little. Well, that switch is getting replaced anyways. This does need to go over to the other side, this platform. Well, let's see what we can do with starting that process. I am worried about the underground tunnels and what I'm going to select in there while I build this. So let's see. Where's my lock tool? Lock tool. Well, no. Lock, please. Thank you. Where's my lock tool? Lock it, please. Thank you. Nope, lock it. What are you... Oh. Very annoying. So let's take all that. Yeah, of course. Something selected. That's selected, because of course it is. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay, that's not bad. So let's... I'm worried about bringing it on the local scale. I duplicate it. Yeah, see, now it's flying. So we have to do everything on the global scale. So I can probably... Oh, I didn't take that with me. Oh my goodness. Really? Okay. Getting very frustrated by this today. Please take that. This time. Please don't take this. Thank you. Okay. And now let's duplicate. And let's deselect all this stuff, please. Thank you. And now let's go to 15 degrees. Something normal. Oh, I see where the extra stall is. Okay. The extra stall has to be there. Let's go to 5 degrees. But for now, let's line it up. Even though I am worried about it not being perfect. I am worried about that Y. So I'm just going to group this for now. Because I'm worried about... I need to fix that Y. I need to completely rebuild that Y. That's bothering me. So this, please, is all fine. See? So if I move this, it doesn't go underground. If I move this, it stays perfectly level, right? Yeah, perfectly even. This doesn't want to give me problems. See, I like that. I like that about this thing. That it doesn't do that to me. So that can tuck in there. And then these, let's just spin them around. Like that. And line them up. Is that how I did it before? Oh, something like that. I think we'll have to come back to all this. Yeah, I see. So that did kind of tuck into there. Yeah. Then this kind of... I see. So these did tuck in to there a bit. And then this kind of... I get it. Oh, because it lined up with the roundhouse, that's why. But it did actually overhang a bit. So it should still do that, shouldn't it? So let's do that. Actually, I did move that in the right amount that time by accident, but it was correct. And actually, then these should move in until that touches. There, okay, so that's right. Okay. Okay. I think that's all I want to do today because I'm a little frustrated. This Y needs to be fixed, like actually built proper. And I think I need to rebuild the entire thing, the entire Y for that to work. But the trainees' roundhouses are here. Emery's track is ready to kind of start going around. Considering the fact that none of this was here earlier, I think it's a pretty good start. See, there's now a way into the Roundhouse Park with this track here. And with this track, we're going to make this track go around and connect into the actual park itself. We're going to have another track come around here, which will connect into the park and also connect onto the roundhouses over here. So, yeah, the final section of the game is starting to come together a little bit. The final part of the depot. This is all we have left to build of the depot is the Roundhouse Park. Geez, this game is pretty large, isn't it? This game is crazy, but how do you guys want more? Once the Roundhouse Park is built, how do you still want more? I don't know. We'll find a way. This is pretty cool though, isn't it? I'd say it's a pretty good start to have the trainees' roundhouses. This is something that people have been waiting for. Even if I just put this in the game, like as is, people go, yay! I put the trainees in there, everyone would think it was great. I won't do that though. I'll finish it first. Alright. There we go. Look at that. Look at how great that is. We did something. Yay! Alright guys, thank you for spending your Sunday with me. Hopefully I can be back next Sunday. We'll see. I'll let you know a little closer too. You know, I'm pretty... Well, my schedule is filling up again. Yeah. I'm super busy with work right now and everything, and that's gonna be consistent through to the summer. But whenever I have a little bit of time like I did today to do some building on Roblox Chuggington, you can bet that this is where I will be. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will see you very, very soon, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.